So guys, welcome back to another video. In this one today, we are going to be chatting about the brand new FUTMAS Rashford card. Yeah, I bet we're all surprised to see him released today, since the full list of players has now been leaked on Twitter. So we know what's coming pretty much every day, which is a bit of a shame, but that's how things are, I guess, in this community. So we've got an 85 rated Rashford today. We've also been given an 84 rated Marilla, which looks like an alright card, but I'm guessing it's going to be an overpriced item. Let's have a look at the SBC. 84 rated squad, actually not awful, but also not great value. It's meant to be FUTMAS. Like, these SBCs should be good value, but apparently they're not. Anyway, like I've already said, in this video we're going to focus on Rashford. Hopefully this card in-game is going to be decent, because he's actually been given more than a +1 overall upgrade, which is more than what can be said for some of the other upgrades we've had at this FUTMAS. Anyway, we're not going to complete the full SBC. I'm just going to try this item out using the loan, because this SBC looks rather expensive. Anyway, I'm going to complete the loan and then we're going to try this item out. But before I do that, in the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts on today's FUTMAS selection. Let me know your thoughts on the price of the SBCs. And also let me know your thoughts on, this whole FUTMAS promo as a whole so far. Okay, so this is the team we're going to be using this FUTMAS Rashford in. Looks like a decent card, to be fair, and definitely looking forward to giving it a go. Non-informed Rashford in FIFA 20 is pretty good, so hopefully this 85 rated version will be an upgrade, at least feel like an upgrade anyway. As we already know, Rashford does have a 3-star weak foot in FIFA, which is a bit limiting, but he does have 5-star skills, which is obviously a bonus. In-game attributes wise, what is there to talk about? Well, this guy's got a 90 rating for his acceleration and 96 sprint speed, so in-game we are expecting him to feel pretty quick. The shooting section looks alright. He's got really good shot power of 90, but his finishing rating of 82 actually isn't amazing at this stage of the game. Now obviously 82 finishing isn't bad, but for an 85 overall striker you probably would expect a bit better. Really nice attack positioning rating there of 86. But other than that, the shooting section isn't anything too much to shout about. It's also a shame that he's only got 81 composure, because once again, at this stage of the game, that's not anything special. That's a pretty average composure stat for a striker at this stage of the game. His passing attributes don't look too bad as a whole. Okay short passing rating of 80, and his crossing stat of 79 also isn't bad for a striker. And it is nice to see he's got 87 curve, which will help with both his shooting and passing, of course. The dribbling department is probably the best one on this page. He's got 90 agility, 87 ball control, and 89 in-game dribbling. So on the ball in matches, he should actually feel very good in possession of the football. Finally, that physical column. This item's got 90 stamina, which is very good, so he should be able to go for the full 90 minutes with ease. Decent strength of 77 and alright aggression of 75, so he should fight for the ball a decent amount, which is nice. Rashford is of course 6'1", so he's quite tall. Well, not like super tall, but at a decent height. He's got okay jumping as well, so he should win a fair amount of aerial duels. Overall, this card looks alright, but it doesn't look like a massive upgrade on the non-informed, to be honest. I think the passing's been upgraded quite a bit, but other than that, nothing too major. But anyway, let's put the numbers aside for now. Let's get into some games and let's just try this card out to see how it performs in matches. Okay, so this is what we are facing. Pretty solid team, which features a Messi, a Griezmann, 2 icons, and also a storyline, Gelson Martins. Here's a chance. Zaha gets the ball to Rashford. Oh, just gets shoved off the ball by PK. Expected there, because that ultimate screen PK is so good. Oh, what? Wow. Zaha gets the ball through to Rashford, who may have a bit of space to run into here. Gets through a gap, but then gets held off by Semedo, of all people. Zaha puts the ball through. Rashford gets around one. Can he get around another? Oh, unfortunate. Chance to break now. With Rashford, he's broken away from one. Bernat's within chase. We're going to shoot across goal. We should have scored. Okay, so at the break, unfortunately, we are 2-0 down. Honestly, it feels really harsh, but hopefully in the second half, we can get some goals, and to be fair, I believe we will. So this is how we're going to end up lining up for the second half. Hopefully we can mount a comeback. Oh, Rashford's nicked the ball, gets the finesse away, and he's put the ball in the back of the net. Nice goal there by the forward. Dembele finds Zaha, who finds Rashford, who does really well. Oh, the return ball just wasn't there. And there's the full-time whistle. Unfortunately, we have lost this game, and I'm quite annoyed about it, to be honest, especially that first goal. it was just one of my matches where every time I made a tackle, the ball would bounce back, and yeah, we just couldn't keep the ball long enough, and we kept giving it away, which, yeah, just wasn't a good performance, and just wasn't to be our game. But I thought Rashford was decent in this game, to be honest. Felt good on the ball. His dribbling is really nice, and he also got himself a goal as well, which was obviously pleasing to see. So in the next game, we come up against this. It's not what I was expecting to come up against, to be honest, especially in this division. But yeah, looks like my opponent is trying some really weird stuff with his starting 11. Here comes Wilfried Zaha. He's got a lot of pace about him. He has a lot of pace about him. Puts the ball inside, and Rashford gets a tap in. Simple goal. Expected to be scored, to be fair. Finds Rashford, who's going to try and open up some space for himself. Oh, he's got past his man. Goes for the shot with the left foot, and he's hit the post. Unlucky. Rashford links up with Zaha here. Zaha tries to return the ball, and he's got it to him, but unfortunately we didn't control the ball too well inside the box. Rashford. Oh, nice pass there to Zaha. Zaha returns the favour. Rashford through on goal, gets the shot away, and makes it 2. Nice goal, that. Links up well with the players around him. Puts the ball in the back of the net. Martial puts the ball through for Rashford. We'll get on the end of this. We're going to pull it back. Try and put the finesse into the corner, but unfortunately got served. What the hell just happened? I went in for the tackle, and my player fell over. Zaha puts the ball through. Marcus Rashford has something to chase now. Shoots across goal and puts the ball into the back of net. Nice finish, that one. Rashford slides the ball through. Can Zaha get on the end of this? Oh, he can. Get the shot away. I pressed shoot like 3 times. I don't know why it took so long for him to shoot there. We eventually get the goal. Nice assist for Rashford, but what a frustrating goal. And my opponent has decided to rage quit. So, pretty good game from Marcus Rashford against not the best opposition, I would say, but happy to get the win nonetheless, and happy to see Rashford get on the score sheet multiple times and be involved in a bunch of goals as well, getting some assists. Anyway, let's move on into another game. So for the third matchup, we face this. It's actually a really nice hybrid, and it's actually quite refreshing to see different players used in squads. He's got Player Moments Di Maria, Ultimate Scream Hulk, and at right back he's got that team of the group stage, Quadrado, who I've actually never matched up against before. So yeah, finds Rashford, who's going to try and beat his man here. Gets round one. Can I get around him again? Oh, I just tried to do too much there. I tried to do way too much. Guardiola finds Rashford inside the box. Can he get the shot away? Can, but under pressure, the power just isn't there. Okay, at the break, we are 1 goal down, which is quite frustrating because we've had plenty of chances, but yeah, just got to be more clinical. It's as simple as that. Rashford and Zaha link up. Ball comes through. Chance for Rashford now. Gets the shot away and gets the equaliser. Very nice finish, that one. Nice bit of movement as well. What is going on? What is going on? What am I meant to do there? My goalkeeper wouldn't pick up the ball and I couldn't clear it. I was pressing to. Look at this mess. This is FIFA 20. Here's a chance. Zaha. Rashford link up, and Zaha really should have scored. And there's the full-time whistle. Unfortunately, the game ends in a 2-2 draw. And I think you can understand why I would be frustrated about drawing that game. We should have won it, and I'm still frustrated by that goal that we conceded. Don't know why my goalkeeper didn't just pick it up. Don't know why my players refused to clear it, but like I said at the time, that's FIFA 20. That is the game we are all having to play currently. Anyway, I actually thought Marcus Rashford played quite well in that game, linked up well with the attack, and also scored a goal as well, which was good. And yeah, it's a shame his pretty good performance is marred by the fact that the gameplay is horrendous, because I'm really angry about that goal conceded. But we move on. So after playing all them games, what are my thoughts on this FUTMAS Marcus Rashford card? Gotta be honest, I actually enjoyed using this item, although we did experience some, dodgy gameplay. I actually thought this card was quite good, and it definitely could be an effective item in FIFA Ultimate Team. But is it a card worth picking up? No, it's not. It's not due to its price, and we'll discuss that later on in the video. But for now, let's break down this item. It's rapid. In game, this card is very quick, and that made it very easy to use. On the ball, I thought this card was brilliant as well. The dribbling's great. He feels agile, and yeah, he's just one of them players who were fun to dribble with. His shooting I thought was alright. He's got really good shot power, so he's good for power shots, but his general finishing isn't the best, and when he's under pressure, his shooting just isn't as effective as when he's in space due to his composure, so that's a bit of a shame. He's definitely not as clinical in front of goal as other forwards that have a similar overall rating. His positioning was good though, he got into some good areas for me, and that was awesome. He does have high work rates, and for some players that can be a negative thing, but some players that can be a positive. I didn't think that this guy's work rates affected him in a negative manner, so that's obviously good to hear. His passing is pretty average, to be honest. It's exactly as the stats suggest. His short passing's alright, but his long passing and through balls are pretty poor. You could use this guy in a wide position if you weren't going to cross, but if you like to cross with your wingers, then I wouldn't use this guy in a wide role. Physically, I thought he was alright, to be honest. Battled a decent amount and showed good strength in some situations, and with him having such high stamina, he can keep running up and down the field all game long, which is obviously another positive. Aerially, the guy's got decent height and good jumping, so he actually does win a decent amount of aerial battles, but since in FIFA all you come up against is players like Van Dijk, Ramos, etc., he isn't going to win aerial battles against that calibre of centre-back, but against the average ones, he will win a fair share of aerial duels. Anyway, let's now talk about this card's cost. Is this guy worth picking up? Hell no. His cost is just insane. Like, that's all I've got to say really. His cost is just way too much for this card. It's not a massive upgrade on the non-inform, and 270k for this item is just a rip-off. It just really is, and it's such a shame to see EA ruin this FUTMAS promo, because in the past, FUTMAS has been a really good promo, but this year, yeah, it just hasn't been that great. So, yeah, I'm sorry this is a quite negative review. The card actually isn't that bad, but it's just not worth anywhere near 270k. For that kind of money, you can get some really, really good strikers in Ultimate Team. So I just can't advise anyone to do this SBC unless you're a big fan of Man United and you just want to collect all the special cards for that club. In that case, I can understand doing it because I'd do the same if it was an Arsenal card. But for those of you who are just looking for a striker in Ultimate Team, I would stay away from this FUTMAS item because it's just not worth it, unfortunately. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 85 rated FUTMAS Marcus Rashford. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this SBC in the comment sections down below. And just let me know your thoughts on FUTMAS in general as well. Thanks for watching guys, I'll catch you in the next one.